Hello and welcome back to the farm. As you can see, I am in field 73. We're putting in oats. So let's have a look at what I've been doing. I have been busy. In field 63, we have barley. In 72, we have barley. We're getting oats put in 73. We're going to rotate it. I am going to be putting possibly wheat in field 80 to give us a decent swath, because the swath literally will be right near where our pelletizer is. I keep wanting to say pelletizer. It's not. Mr. P, head out the clouds. But 74, I'm not entirely sure what to put in 74. I am debating whether to get wheat in field 52. I don't know, but that's what I'm thinking. 63, not entirely sure, because we did have, I believe it was wheat in at that field. We could switch it up and get some soybeans over there, and then that will be all the fields done. All we've got to do is get fields 52, 63, 74 and 80 planted, and that will be all of our fields done. And I have had a couple of comments about Mr. P, slow your time down to ×1, as you're not going to have time to get anything done. And I would actually have to agree. It's not really going to give me much time to try and get these fields planted, let alone fertilised and everything like that, and do a hedge rally as I'm doing down here right now. But as you can see, we're low on fertiliser. The money has gone down. I have been filling this seeder up with fertiliser from our new placeables that we put down. And yes, I actually had a brain fart before I even started recording. I filled our seeder up with the seed from our new placeable rather than the 3 big bags that we still have on the farm. Yes, I am that special. I could have saved myself a bit of money, but we can use it now, which is all good. We're only on 14% left in the oats that we've got in this thing. So, we just fill this up. Fertiliser, a bit costly, but necessary evil, needs to be done, and it does give us that first fertiliser stage on the field. I am hoping with the Geo that we are using, the simplified European seasons, I do get a fair amount of questions of what Geo I'm using. So it is the simplified European seasons. There we go. But yes, as you can see, I still have... Oh, that's the point. I did have a comment whilst I'm here, and I really do like that tractor. I got told about, don't forget when the best price to sell the wool is. Luckily, at the time, I didn't really think about that. But if we go on here, the best time to sell our wool is tomorrow. So we have plenty of time, and I do believe that we do have, if we scoot around here. No. Scoot around here. Honestly, I do know this farm. We have one more full pallet here, so that will be, I believe, 4 full pallets. 4 full pallets of wool, and apparently I've got the hiccups. Anyway, as you can see, we've got our 3 big bags around here. We will use them this time. Seriously, can't believe that I did not use these. Wow, how much have we got in these big bags? Okay. Let's get these closed. So we'll get on back over to that field. We'll get the oats put in. And then we're going to head on over to the one next door. Not entirely sure what to put in it. Honestly, I don't know. I am debating whether to possibly put wheat in it, just to give us that much more straw swath. But we don't really want all of our biggest fields with wheat, or do we? You'll have to let me know. I will leave field 74 and I will actually leave field 52. I will get some wheat at Brainfart Central Station. The train has arrived. What I'll do is I will get wheat again, possibly put in 63. I don't know. But I definitely know for sure we're going to be putting wheat in field 80. So we're going to get that done. But I will say, if... oh, well, I'm not entirely sure. Let me know down in the comments, what should we put in field 74, 52 and 63? 52 was a canola field. 63 was a straw field. And I'm trying to remember. I think 74 was either barley or soybean. Honestly, I can't remember. Brain like a sieve, but it is what it is. Let me know down in the comments, what do we put in those fields? It's definitely going to make it a lot easier for us now. Now I'm on ×1. Not much of a rush. We're going to have... that's the point, whilst I'm here. Don't drive into the hedge, Mr. P. Now let's see if these need any more straw and any more TMR. Really? 17? That's all you took? Huh. Right, do you need any more straw? Let's quickly get on this. It's easy just having these here. The John Deere's not always going to be sat there. There we go. Let's have a quick look at this. Straw. It says they need straw. Putting straw in. Not counting it. Okay. So what's going on here? Do I need to lower it down a bit? Are you serious? All I needed to do was lower it down. Well, is what it is. Alright, so that's done. Bit of TMR. The Matrix. I broke the laws of physics. Unless I've got to go back round just to close this door. Alright, well, it's what it is. The cows are done. How are the sheep looking? It looks like the cows could do with a little bit more water, but they're fine at the minute. Sheep, they're fine. Water is still at 656. Hay's doing alright, and we are getting a fair amount of wool from them. We're only having now 41 sheep. Not doing too bad, and we still do have only these 6 cows. Which, they're all looking alright. Next animal, oh, we got 2 that are... okay, next animal 0.7, 0.7, 0.7, 0.7. Oh, that is good. We're going to get some births, which really does surprise me. What's that over there? Oh yeah, I left the water tanker over there. Saves me dragging it out the field every 5 minutes. So we're going to get some more births in 0.7. That's really good. I'm really happy about that. And I still am really debating whether to buy that Fendt tractor. I really want it. Do we need it? No. Do I want it? Yes. Am I greedy? Yes. Will we have a use for it? Not right now, but I'll find one just because I want it. Whoa, what happened there with the cedar? I don't know if you saw that on the screen, but it kind of like just shimmied over the road. Really strange. But is what it is. Let's get this oat field done, because we need to be heading over to field 80. I do want to try and get that seeded today. Get some nice wheat in that ground. No, actually, it's going to be barley. Is it wheat, barley? No, I'll put wheat in there, because we've got these two fields here, and the small one over there with barley. Because I did have a comment about somebody working with barley pretty soon. You'll have to let me know in the messages how that goes. I'm jealous. I was walking to the store the other day just near me, and they had a really big John Deere seeder set out front. I was debating whether should I go out there, be sneaky, see if I can get a quick picture of it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's privately owned or not, but I don't really think they want the likes of a creepy YouTuber walking all over. Let's just turn those off. But it was huge. You know, I've seen because somebody, a local farmer around near me, he owns one of the big class harvesters. I mean, that thing is massive. I think they actually have it on here. There we go, the Lexion. Yes, a farmer around near me owns a class Lexion, and let me tell you right now, this thing here, the class Lexion, is absolutely massive. It is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. I mean, I'm trying to think when I saw it. It was a while ago now, but I know they've got it. It is a big beast of a machine. It really is. That was nice to watch, and it's actually really not that noisy either, to be honest. Now, we do have a lot of potato harvest around us. Got a wheat field at the side of us, which isn't too bad. I wonder what harvester's going to be in there doing that field. So I've got a lot of farmland around near me. It's literally around all sides of where I live. So, right, let's get this turned off. We'll get it switched over to wheat. And then we'll head on over to field 80. But you'll have to let me know in the comments section, what are we going to put in this field just here? Field 74. What are we going to be putting in 74? What are we going to be putting in field 52? And what should we put in field 63? You'll have to, in the comment section, put the number of the field and what you want or what you think we should put in that field. Take into account, field 63 did have wheat. Field 52 did have canola. And I do believe 74 did either have barley or soybean. Honestly, I just can't remember. Brain Fart Central. The station often pulls in. It's not on the local times. It's about every 5 minutes. So if you missed your train, you know one's not going to be far behind. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to head on over. We're going to get wheat put in field 80. So I'll see you over at field 80 in a minute. Oh, we're getting these fields knocked out real quick. Here we go, near field 80. It's going to take a fair while to get this field done, that's for sure. Let's just pull over so my seeder doesn't hit that car. Or should I say that car hit my seeder, because they have more brain farts than I do. I mean, the traffic on FS19 isn't the best, is it? Let's be honest. That as useful as my driving in the game. And that, everybody, is absolutely dreadful. But is what it is. So this is our newly widened field, our main field that we had, because we did widen our grass field and turn that into an arable field. That has corn. This is definitely going to give us a better yield now, considering we did extend it out. All that wasted land It just made it just made sense to just extend it all out. Let's try and not hit anything. Try and make it so I can actually just sweep round in one motion. Do that. Lift it up, then reverse. And get that bit. Just makes it so I can literally drive around and sweep around rather than having to constantly stop to go and turn. But we're getting this field done, we're getting wheat put in. The straw swap that we're going to get off this is going to be used in our pelletizing system because we're going to get a fair amount of straw swap. Now we've already had one season, we've got on our feet. This is going to give us the perfect time to put the pelletizer through its paces. Fingers crossed anyway. So if we swoop round, lift up, then next time we come round, all we've got to do is turn and go round rather than having to stop. Is it the logical way? No. But once you start going round and round the field, you just don't want to keep stopping just to turn a corner. You know, you want to be conservative with your fuel, having to stop, reverse, turn. You're going to end up using more fuel doing the turns than you are anything else. So you might as well do it to start off with for the initial headrows. And Mr. P apparently doesn't know how to use a steering wheel. Not that I'm using a steering wheel, I was meaning the steering wheel in the tractor. The bonus with this seeder though, it does direct drill. Do we really need to cultivate this field? Not really. Is it realistic to cultivate it? Yes. So what did I do? I cultivated it, why not? So this is going to take a fair while. It's 1:21 now. In real life this field would take a real long time. And I need to make a turn here. There we go. Then once we get up, we can just literally follow around, get a couple of headlands done, and then start going up and down, fill the centre of this field in. But if I've done alright, it should up there be fine. Then I can just carry on. Around we go. There we are. So that just keeps us going. It means we don't have to stop. Yes, it's a bit of a pain on the first turn going around the hedgerows, but it does make it worthwhile. It means you can just keep going and not have to stop. Makes life a lot easier. It's like when I go up and down, sometimes I do try to do every other row because the turning circle on some tractors is, well, let's just say dreadful, but is what it is. Take it with a pinch of salt. As long as the field gets done, doesn't really matter. So what I'm going to do is I will get a time lapse started and let's get some really good shots of our beautiful Massey planting some wheat. Oh, it's going to look beautiful. See you all in a little while. welcome back. So, we haven't got much left of this field. It is a pretty big field, so at some point we are going to have to possibly look at getting a big seeder. This one, yes, it's good. Yes, it does direct drill. But for the size of the fields that we have now, and the bigger tractor that we have with this, and our John Deere, of course, being 200 horsepower, it might be wise to us looking at a brand new seeder. I'm not entirely sure which one we could get. You'll have to let me know down in the comments, because our current tractors, if we have a look, we do have the Hulk, that is 100 horsepower. We have this one here, the Sam 70, is it Sammy? The 75, that's 75 horsepower. We have our John Deere, 200 horsepower. We have our standard Massey Ferguson, 160 horsepower. Then we have 170 horsepower in our old John Deere 4640. Not too bad, so you'll have to let me know, is there any other decent seeders out there that our tractors will be capable to pull? If you can think of any, leave them down in the comments below. It's definitely gonna help us out, because this width at the minute is cutting it kind of fine. Pretty small for the size fields that we have. Yes, we're making do at the moment, but funds are very limited. Now, how far am I going to get with 4% fertilizer? Probably not very far. Can I get to the edge of the field? 22, 21, 20, 19, 18. Please make it. Come on. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just did it. Okay, right. So what I'll do is I'll head back to the farm. Already been once for another refill. So this will be the third lot of top up that we're going to need for this field. It is a fairly big field, but it's nice to get the wheat in there. But definitely going to get a decent amount of straw swath. So I'll see you over back here in a minute and we'll get this field finished. Just got back to the field to get it finished. Here we go, let's get it dropped down. Should be of just about 3 passes. Hopefully 3 passes. We have had to fill up 3 times. Well, once on the way to the field, top up again, and the last time we've just topped up. So overall, isn't too bad. Does take a fair amount of seed and fertilizer, but it is now a really big field due to the alteration we made to it. But it is definitely going to give us a good yield of straw, so we can use it for the pelletizer, which is going to be fantastic. Then that will be in full swing this season. It's going to be a very busy season indeed, and we'll have to see when the best time to sell the old pellets are. So I'm not entirely sure if that is in the season's mod, if it actually tells you when the best time to sell those are. I have no idea. But we're going to find out, and apparently I forgot to lift the seeder. Good going. Well, won't be an episode without a fair amount of brain farts. This is going to be the last strip. There we go. Fantastic. So that should now be this field done. Yes, it is. Beautiful. Let's have a quick look. It should all say planted, 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 planted. And we already knew about the corn because we planted that previously. So hopefully within a day, couple of days, we'll find out if this has germinated. It should do with the geo that we are using, but with seasons, everything is unpredictable, and 9 times out of 10, it doesn't go as planned. But like I said previously, we have fields 52, 63, and 74 left that need planting. In 91, we have the corn. In 62 and 72, we have barley. Due to a comment, a subscriber is currently going to soon be doing harvesting a barley field. So there we go. We've got 2 barley fields. We have 73. It's a pretty small field that has oats. And we've just finished field 80, which is a fairly big field due to us just extending it out with the plough. That's got wheat. That's definitely going to give us a fair amount of straw swath for our pelletizer. But let me know in the comments, what do we put in field 74? What do we put in field 52? And what do we put in field 63? We don't have the equipment to be able to do potatoes, sugar beets, poplars, or sugar cane, or cotton. Because I've been caught out with that one before because I forgot to say it. So they are the ones that we just don't have the equipment for. Could we lease it? We could. Is there cheap things to do? Possibly. But as it stands at the minute, is it going to be beneficial for us to put that money into new equipment to be able to do the potatoes and sugar beets? Because the sugar beets harvesters are hella expensive. Potato ones, not so much, but it's all then again about price. We need to make sure we've got enough to stay through winter. We could always get a cut on our grass field over here at 92. Just get some silage bales on the go and have them stored away ready. We could also, as we say, head over to our field over here, the cow pasture, and yeah, get a cut on that grass. And let me know within seasons on yours, when do you put your cows in the pasture? Because if we have a quick look here on the seasons, we are currently on the 2nd of spring. When is the best time to put them in to the the cow's field? Basically, just let them out, let them free. When's the best time to go ahead and put them out there? But unfortunately, that is all we have time for today. We've managed to get a fair amount done. And I'll wait to see in the comments what we're going to be planting next, because it all is deciding on what you want to see planted. Whew, it's going to be a tough one. But as always, if you did enjoy this episode, then don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and until then, I'll see you all here real soon on the Valley, the Old Farm.